All right, ladies, today I'm going to be taking you through my full shoulder workout from start to finish. Exactly how I work out my shoulders, how I warm up, how my working sets are looking, and how you should be training to the perfect intensity for you to build that tone and muscle that you're looking for. All right, so come on with me. The first thing I always do is I always warm up on a cardio machine, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, nice and light, so that I get my heart rate up just a tad and I get warm up with a little bit of a sweat. Because I don't like to work out cold, and you should always warm up your muscles prior to you working out. So, okay, so I have a rower here, and always remember to use your handy dandy towel wherever you're going. See, I even own this gym, and I still use my towel to sit down there to protect everything going on down here, because you don't want anybody's sweat going into your body. All right, take it from a nurse. I know all about it. All right. So I'm going to just warm up here. This is just something easy that I do. And this one is a good one for upper body day. Exercise, I'm going to be doing the seated dumbbell overhead press, and I'm going to warm up easily. And today I don't have a spot with me. I don't have Sean with me, my husband. So I'm not going to be going as heavy as I normally would, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to still keep the intensity good if I can't go as heavy as I normally would. All right, so I always do a warm-up set. And you can see I still have my long sleeve on because I like to be nice and warm before I take it off. My muscles don't react well. My whole body does not react well to cold. So I'm going to just grab some 10 pounds and go ahead and do a little bit of a warm-up. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking my time. I'm respecting every rep, even though this is light for me. I'm preparing my body for the movement ahead and doing some light weight. And then what I like to do to get my shoulders nice and warmed up is just stand up and do some side lateral raises. And I don't really have to wait a minute in between for my warm-up sets, okay? So I wait maybe 15 to 30 seconds in between, and then I just keep going. Okay, I'm going to do one more round of a nice easy weight, very light. I can feel my body getting a little bit warmer. I can feel my shoulders really getting ready for the heavier weight. And then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do after my warm-up. Okay, so that completes my warm-up. So I did 3 rounds, nice and easy, 10 pounds overhead, some side lateral raises with 5 pounds. And now I'm going to gradually increase my weight until I get to my heavy working set. So some people like to warm up and go straight to their heavy set. My body doesn't respond well that way, so I work my way up to my heavy set. So I'll probably do 30 pounds, see how that feels. Okay, so that was 30 pounds for 12 reps. I'm going to write this down because I can't use my app right now because I'm recording. So 30 pounds. All right, so I just did, so now I'm nice and warm. I'm watching the clock. I'm going to wait a minute in between my sets, okay? So 48 to 30. I did 30 pounds for 12, so I'm going to go to 35 and see how I feel. So normally I would do 40 with Sean, but I'm not going to do that because he needs me to get them overhead, and I won't be able to do that on my own. This is actually a workout that you can do along with me. If you're in the gym, you can take this video with you and do it with me. It has the perfect rest and sets and reps for your shoulder workout. So that's awesome. All right, so I'm going to wait 20 more seconds and I'm going to go. So you always want to make sure you're resting adequate enough time to give your muscle the time that it needs, because if you don't, you won't be able to perform as well. You won't be able to go as heavy either. Sometimes when I'm doing my heavy sets, I rest 2 to 3 minutes in between. Just depends on what the exercise is. All right, so I'm going to go 35s. My hair out of the way. All right, here we go. 35. See how I do. Okay. All right, so it's 35. Let me check the time. 35 for 10. I got to write that down. So 851, 852. So I'm watching the clock. I'm going to wait a minute. So I just did 35-pound dumbbell overhead press for 10. So my ego wants to go heavier at 40 pounds. And I know I can do that if Sean was here with me. I know I can probably do on my own, maybe 3. So I might just try it. I don't know if I can get them overhead. I'll try. We'll see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. It's always feeling how you feel during each set. That is going to determine what you do in your next set, right? And it takes a while for you to understand and have some really good, strong intuition about what weight you should be lifting next. It's really about how you feel under the load with each and every single rep. I'm going to wait about 20 more seconds. Let's see if we can get the 40s up. because I did 35. No, I did 35 for 10. I can do 40s for 3 to 5. I just don't know if I can get them up. Blah! Which is always hard when Sean's not here. My spot guy's not here. All right, we're gonna go. Think I can do it? Think I can do it? Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. I hope I can get them up. Go, go, go. Here we go. Let's see. See if I can do it. Okay, get him up. Okay. I did it, baby. I did it. I did it. Got them up by myself. I did 3. Okay, so let me write that down. That's how happy. That's how happy I get. All right, so it's 40 pounds times 3 reps. Woo, baby. All right, so I'm gonna drop it down. Another minute. Got me a little out of breath. I have no cardio. And I'm gonna do one more 35 pounds. Okay, so for me, I'm happy that I did that. 3 reps really isn't my goal. If Sean was here, I probably would have got 6 because he could help me. But it's all good. It's all good. So I'm going to put these back. Oh. I'm going to do the 35s next. I'm going to wait another 45 seconds. Okay, so you have to determine how hard you're working. You should be working really hard just like that. So if you noticed, in my 30 pounds, I did 10 or 12. The reps slowed down, right, as it got more challenging. I'm just watching the clock. The reps slowed down as it got more challenging. If your first reps are matching the final reps, you're not working hard enough. You need to go heavier. That's how you determine how heavy you should be lifting. It's about the intensity. It's not about the weight, okay? And everybody is different. Everybody is different in how much they can lift, but it's about the intensity. What intensity are you putting behind it? How hard are you working with each and every rep? All right, so I'm going to do 35. It'll be my final set. Okay. All right, here we go. 35 pounds. Okay. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome to DJ CVM.
Okay. All right, so again, that was 7, 35%. If I had a spot, if I had Sean, I could have got to 10. All right, so I'm going to shut this off, put my reps in the app, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing next. Okay, so the next exercise I'm going to do is the chest-supported Y raise, and we're going to do it on an incline bench. I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up for that. So I'm going to take an incline bench. I'll put it over here so you can see. It's going to come up a little high here, okay, so that I can be leaned into this. And this is lightweight. It's almost like a front raise, but it's a Y raise. You're going to make almost like a letter Y. So I'm going to do 7.5 pounds probably. So notice that my upper body, I'm going to be planted right in here, and that's supporting me. The dumbbells, and I have it in my hands. The dumbbells are in my hands. Okay, so chest is up, and it's almost like a front raise. And the dumbbells are coming at shoulder height or just slightly above. Oh, okay. Those are hard. All right, so I'm going to wait a minute. I got 3 more rounds of those, I think. I got to check. So 9. Let me write this down. Those are hard. And you do lighter weight with these, okay? Anytime you're doing like a side lateral raise, a front raise, it's lighter weight. You're not killing yourself with, there's no way I could do these with like 30-pound dumbbells. It's just that small muscle group is working. There's not a lot of help, and doing this is a lot harder than doing this. Okay? All right. Let me see how many I got. Okay, so I'm going to do another one. I'm going to face this to you so that you can see what it looks like when I'm facing forward. Okay. And by the way, I can already feel a pump in my shoulders. That knows that I'm working really good, which I always like that feeling. Okay. Sometimes you get a pump and sometimes you just don't. All right, so I'm going to face it to the camera so you can see what I'm doing. And don't forget your handy dandy towel. You don't want to be picking up no germs. Okay, so 7 pounds. These are lightweight, so you might want to do like 5 pounds, right? Sometimes I do 5 pounds and I'm really tired because these are actually really hard. All right, so again, it's at an incline. It's at a tall incline, and I'm going to support my body here and lifting up. It's almost like a Y, right? It's called the Y raise. Now your arms get parallel, a little higher. And notice I'm controlling this on the way down. I'm going to do 2 more. Oh, God. I didn't really control that last one down. But so notice that I'm not going fast, right? The other mistake a lot of ladies make, they go too fast through their workouts and they don't allow the muscle time under that tension that's needed to make you stronger and to build muscle. So the speed or the velocity of the reps that I was doing is perfect for me, okay? So notice that when I come up, I control on the way down. Come up, control on the way down. I'm going to do 30 more seconds, and I get 2 more sets. Let me put my dumbbells away while I'm sitting here waiting. By the way, I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because it makes me tired. I'm going to take the rest. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I got another round. So by the 3rd set, you're getting a little more tired. You have to work a little bit harder. Sometimes you can get the full amount of reps you did, and sometimes you can't. Okay? Here we go. Lean in. Slow it down on the way down. Control on the way down. Good. Oh, God. Okay, good. Wow, those are hard. Okay, I got one more round in 1 minute, so let me write that down. Good. I got one more of these, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. And I'm not going to put those away because I'm too tired. Anything that, I don't do a lot of cardio, so, which is my mistake. I should be doing some cardio during my off season, and I tend to get lazy about it. But it's just not my priority, and I should prioritize some type of cardio, right? Some type of cardio. Okay, we got about 25 seconds left, so make sure you're always doing your rest in between. Your muscles need that rest so that you can go full on again. If you're only resting 30 seconds, it's not giving your muscles enough time to rest. So always make sure that you're using that rest period to rest and do the whole rest period. All right, I'm ready. This is a good mix today. Got some good mix music going on. Oh, I want to make sure. Do I have my mic? Okay, here we go. Leaning in. Oh, God. All right, awesome. So that's 4 rounds of that. All right, I'm gonna document that, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so the next exercise we have is cable side lateral raises. I'm gonna show you how to set them up. So I have a corner piece cable, and you can totally do them at the corner piece cable, or you can do them at your gym if you have one of those that are just long, the long cables. So what you're gonna do is you're going to grab the handles and put the cable in the lowest position. And then hook up these handles. Okay, and what's interesting about cables is that some cables are real heavy and some are not. Sometimes you can, when you go to a gym, you might not be able to do them. It just really depends on the weight, the pulley system, and how it feels. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to grab opposite. So I'm standing this way. This is the right side for me. This is the left side, right? My right arm is going to grab the left side, and my left arm is going to grab the right side. Okay, so now I'm going to stand to make sure that these aren't hitting each other. Okay, so one arm has to be slightly in front of the other. The chest is nice and tall, and I'm going to come up. Okay, so my palms are facing the floor. Sometimes I can't talk, okay? So just be quiet. Okay, whew, those are hard. All right, so I don't like to talk during those. They're a little painful. So what you're going to notice is that I'm taking my time. I got a little baby pause at the top and coming down slow and controlled. So I'm not going fast like a bird. I'm not flying like a bird. I'm coming up slow and coming down nice and controlled and then going up again. All right, let me write that down. All right, so I have 2 more of these. Let me push this back a little bit. See if that's better. No, that's definitely not better. Yeah, that's good. All right, so now you get a full view. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to talk during these because they're hard, and I like to stay focused and controlled. Okay, so I generally do not talk during my workouts at all. If I had a do not disturb shirt, I would wear that to a public gym so that nobody would disturb me because I am in the zone. I don't want nobody talking to me ever. It's a complete distraction if they do, but generally my attitude will give off that vibe. So I have not ever had that problem. Okay, so again, we're doing the opposite. Nice and tall stance here. Whew. All right, that's awesome. Perfect bet, perfect set. All right, I'm going to take you through my final round and how that's going to look in 1 minute. Okay, so now let's recap. I've done overhead press, wide raises, and side lateral raises, and I can really feel it in my shoulders. Okay, that's how I know I'm getting a good workout, how the muscle group feels as I'm working out and in between my sets. I can totally feel my muscles. All right, so I got about 20 more seconds to go, and I'm going to do one more. This is 3 rounds of this one. And let's do a little challenge. I think I might do a little bit of a drop set here. Sometimes I like to do drop sets just to challenge myself. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, I added a plate down. When I get too fatigued, I'm going to lessen the weight and finish it strong. Okay, as soon as I notice that my form and technique are hitting the tank, I am going to change it up and lighten the weight. All right, here it goes. Here's what it's going to look like. All right, that's it right there. So I'm going to lighten it up. I know that if I did one more, I was going to sacrifice my form, and that's definitely not worth it to me. Okay, so that was 6. See how many you can get with the lighter weight. Okay, that's it. Woo! So that was a really amazing set. I did then decide to do a drop set and really challenge myself for the 6 reps and then the final 4 reps. All right, show you what I'm doing next. Great workout so far. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be a cable rear delts. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up the cable. We just finished the cable in the lower position. Now we're going to put it up a little bit higher. I like to put it somewhere around shoulder height for this exercise. In the perfect spot. Okay, so I want you all to know that this is lightweight because these muscles that we're going to be working on are just a small muscle group. We're not going to do 50 pounds here, okay? So you're going to position the cable somewhere around shoulder height. My left hand is taking the right cable. My right hand is taking the left cable. I personally don't put handles on. I just hold on to the cable itself. And notice how my arms are crisscrossed. Get into a nice tall position. Chest is up. Little baby bend in the knees. And I'm going to open up my chest. This is amazing for anybody who is sitting at a computer all day, which is basically everybody with their shoulders slouched forward on their cell phones or their computers. Notice my speed is controlled and slow. And I'm doing a little baby pause here. So a little pause here, slow and controlled on the way back. Open up my chest, squeezing those shoulder blades behind me. Okay, I'm going to lighten that up. It's a little too heavy. Okay, so there it is. That is the cable rear delt flies, or just cable rear delts, right? This is not a terrible workout. I kind of look forward to this one. And that's 4 at 10. Okay, so make sure that you're using very light weight on the cable when you're doing your rear delt flies. Okay, so let's have a nice recap of this nice shoulder workout that I am just about to complete, which is awesome. I think I did it in under an hour. So I warmed up on the rower. We did 3 or 4 rounds of overhead press, not including my warm-up sets. And then we did basically front raises or Y raises with my chest supported on the incline bench. And then we did side lateral raises, and now we're doing rear delt raises. So in essence, we're hitting all of the 3 deltoids that are the shoulders, the front, side, and the back. Because when you're doing overhead, you're doing front and side. And then we're doing back, these ones here. And then front raises, same thing, side lateral raises, and front, side lateral raises, mostly focused on the side. So we're hitting all 3 heads of the shoulder, and that's amazing. All right, so I'm going to do another round of rear delts. Okay, so notice that I'm slow and controlled going in. A little baby pause here. Slow and controlled. Chest is up. Opening my arms all the way. Opening my chest all the way. Taking my time. Really focusing on those muscles I'm working. Okay. Woo! I have one final round. Final set, and this is the actual final set of the workout, so this is great. Here we go. Final set here. Still slow and controlled, okay? Grabbing the opposite here. Actually, I want to see if this feels just like one down. I started to feel that in my chest a little bit. That'll be a little bit better for me. So this was amazing workout. I really enjoyed this workout. It wasn't too crazy and it wasn't too easy. I would say it's somewhere in the hard range, right? Where I brought the intensity to each and every rep. So what I want you all ladies to know is that it's about the intensity you bring behind each rep. It's not about the weight. So when people say you have to lift heavy, it's about the intensity behind the weight that you're pushing. It's not actually about the weight, because your body doesn't know what weight you're using. Only your ego does. Your body only knows how hard are you going to make me work, because if you're going to make me work hard, we have to recruit more muscles and build more muscles in order for us to undergo that load moving forward. So that is why you have to be consistent, and over time you will notice changes. But if you don't notice changes right away, it's because you haven't been consistent. All right, ladies, well, I hope you enjoyed this workout. I'm going to be doing more of these workouts, full workout videos for you. I'm going to be doing them once a week on Workout Wednesdays. So this is Workout Wednesday. I'm going to be uploading this video today on Wednesdays. And then I'm going to be doing meal prep on another day, and Expert Talk Tuesday, where I'm going to be talking to you. I'm an expert in strength training, building muscle, and losing fat, or I'm going to bring in experts to answer all of your questions. Okay, follow me for more fit and health tips. I hope you enjoyed this video, and just get strong. Don't forget to like and subscribe.